Hello friends, welcome to our next lecture on degree dynamics of BA models. We learned last time that two of the essential conditions for Barabashi-Albert networks or BA networks to evolve, they are growth and preferential attachment. So when we are talking about growth, we are talking about that more and more nodes are joining into the network. They would find certain nodes as their neighbors as they enter into the system, and hence the degree of nodes will eventually grow. So we will again start with the same example, that is, let us say there are some m0 nodes already present in the network and a new node is coming with m number of stubs. As the time passes, this network will evolve, and at later stage we will have many more nodes, and you would see that this node I at t equal to 0 would have different number of nodes at some time equal to time instant, and we say that this degree is hence evolving or its function of time. Now when we derive this degree dynamics, we will assume that time is continuum. We could have t plus delta t, or small increments of times are possible, and we will try to calculate the value of degrees at, or how these degrees are changing in such small time intervals. Now we will use two notations. One would indicate I, where it would be the instance when ith node arrived, and KIT would represent degree of the ith node at time interval t. For example, in this case, when we are at initial stage t equal to 0, this node we would say is it has arrived at I equal to 0, and next time step we would again have a similar scenario where these nodes, let us say they join to this incoming nodes like this, it connects to all of them, and then you see that one more new node is coming. So in this case, this node will be identified by notation I equal to 2. So these two are important foundations in terms of notation definition, because everything will revolve around them as we move forward. Also, when we say that these degrees are changing, in what proportion these degrees are changing, we learned that probability that an incoming stub would attach to a node is proportional to degree of the ith node when a given node is entering into the system, divided by summation over all other nodes that are present in the network except the incoming one and their degree. So this is sum of the degrees. So using these two building blocks, we can say that at time instant t plus delta t, degree of node I, or the node that arrived at ith instant, can be estimated as KIT, that is its previous degree, plus some addition would be happening. Now probability of one stub attaching to a particular node is k divided by summation of k. Now if there are three stubs, the probability of getting attached just increases that many times. So m has to be multiplied. In the specific example, I said three stubs, that means m equal to 3. Think about it. You are playing a game of a dice and you are waiting for a 6. If you get 3 turns, the probability that you will get a 6 would become 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, or 3 times of 1 by 6, and this m signifies the same thing. Multiply by phi ki, which is the probability that one stub will attach to a given node, times delta t. Now if we try to substitute some values, let us see that how it looks like. We can write it as ki t plus delta t equal to ki t plus m times ki divided by summation over j kj delta t. We can also write this as ki t plus delta t minus ki t equal to m ki, again summation of j kj delta t. And if we bring delta t here, we can write this as incremental change in k over time step of delta t. Hence, this can be written as del ki t upon delta t is equal to m times ki. And now let us look at this. We know that if there are m edges present in a particular network, total degree would be 2 times m. Now after time t, each node is coming with 3 stubs. That means 2 empty stubs would be present. If we started with a network which only had m0 nodes and no edges to begin with, minus m, we are saying minus m because at time t one new node is already coming in, but we are just summating j from 1 to already existing nodes at time t which have already entered into the system, and the new one that is incoming we are still not accounting it for in the denominator. Now with this, what we can go ahead with, we can write this as del ki del t is equal to m ki divided by 2t minus 1, and this m comes out and cancels this one. Now when t is sufficiently larger than 1, that means this network is now has evolved up, and for a significant amount of time we can write this as del ki t upon del t is equal to ki upon 2t. If we ignore this minus 1, given that it is fairly large. So when we integrate this, we can write it as del ki t upon ki is equal to del t upon 2t, which would be log of ki t is equal to ln t raised to power 1 by 2. And if a particular node has arrived at time equal to ti and we are going at time t, so we can write a lower limit as ti up to time t, and we know that when this node arrived at time t, it was already bearing the degrees equal to m, because we have already said that each node comes with their own m stubs, and at time t we don't know the degree, and we say that what is the degree of this node at time t. So when we integrate this, so this would be kit. We can write that ki at time t is equal to m times t upon ti raised to power 1 by 2, because log and log would cancel out, and as we substitute the limits, this term would go into the denominator, so it would become log of ki t when substituted would become 1 upon m, and this would become kt. Hence we can, so again I'll go in steps here. So I can write this as log of kit upon m, substituting upper and lower limits, log of t upon ti raised to power 1 by 2, which implies ki upon t by m is equal to t upon ti raised to power 1 by 2, which implies degree of node that came at time ith instant is equal to m into t upon ti upon 1 by 2. Now let us check this. If we put ti equal to t, that means this node just came now. T and t would cancel out, and we can say that kit is equal to m, which is true. Similarly, if this node arrives later on, that is if it just arrived now, its average degree would be 1. If you look at the time equal to 5 and you are looking for a node that arrived at the first instant, so we are basically scaling it up. So we also call this as the growth model of degrees, and hence if you plot it with respect to time, you would get to see that how this node evolves. And if you look at on log scale, again you would see something like a power law. right? So if we plot this on log scale, we can see some behavior like this. So this is for the node that arrived a little early, and this is for the node that arrived a little later. And you see that while their coefficients are same, the difference would be in the values of their intercepts, and both of them will have this beta equal to 1 by 2 and beta equal to 1 by 2 with different values of intercepts. So this is what we call as the DA model, which tells us how the degrees of this network evolve. Now let us also look into how the degree distribution would look like if you use the degrees. So first of all, let's derive the condition on Ti, that what is the relationship between Kt and K. That is, for particular node to have a degree less than K, let us try to work out at what instant it should arrive. So if we substitute Kit from our derivation, we can write this as m into T upon Ti raised to power beta less than K, which in turn can be written as T upon Ti raised to power beta less than K upon m, which implies Ti has to be greater than T into m upon K raised to power 1 by beta, because this will go there, and by taking this reciprocals we will get our answer. And it tells us for all nodes which are arriving after Ti, on an average, there, because we have already started with the mean field assumption, we are doing this average calculations. So we see that on an average, all nodes arriving after time instant Ti, their degrees would be less than K. And the key message is, the older you are in a network, higher would be your degree if you just go by this BA model. And when we look into what is the probability that node that arrived at ith instant has degree less than K, we are effectively talking about the cumulative distribution or CDF. And once we take the differentiation or derivative of CDF, we would get the PDF. But let's first of all look how this expression looks like. Now, total number of nodes that would be present at time instant t would be m naught from where we started plus t times 1, because only one node is arriving at a given time. Out of these nodes, on an average, m naught plus t minus I nodes would have, or Ti nodes, or the nodes that have arrived after Ti would have degree less than K, as we just derived the condition that any node that is arriving after certain cutoff time is likely to have a degree less than K. Now if we look into this expression, we can write this as probability of Kit less than K equal to 1 minus Ti upon m naught plus t. Now when we are talking about network evolution and we have reached some time step which is greater than m naught. So m naught is usually smaller. We start with 2, 1, 2 or maybe 3 or 4 nodes. As we looked into World Wide Web, it might have started with some one single node and it has evolved into billion of nodes. So we can assume that when we are talking about m naught plus t, t is much greater than m naught. In that case, we can write this as probability of Kit less than K equal to 1 minus Ti upon T. And we derived that on boundary Ti should be equal to T into m by K raised to power 1 by beta. And again we are coming up with the approximate relationship, that how it relates to power of K. That's our ultimate intent. And we can say that from this relationship, we can say that this is equal to 1 minus T upon T m upon K raised to power 1 by beta, where beta 1 by beta is equal to 2, and if we cancel it out, we derived it, right? So 1 by beta is 2. We say that this is equal to 1 minus m square upon k square, which is our probability of ki upon t less than k. And if we take its differentiation, what we will get? We will get probability of k, because differentiation of a CDF is PDF, and we see that this is proportional in this case to k to the power minus cube, given we have k square in the denominator, and when it comes up k minus 2, and its differentiation gives us k to the power minus 3. That means the degree distribution derived for BA models with preferential attachment and growth, it follows power law with gamma equal to 3. And we learned that for gamma to be between 2 and 3, 3 is just a critical point where transition takes place from scale free regime to a random regime, and hence we can treat this as that these networks are indeed scale free networks. And when we look into their degree distributions, we will get some more clarity, which is also part of your assignment. In our next lecture, we will look into what if we remove either preferential attachment or growth from BA models, then how their degree distributions will change.